for today. Now, the presidency has encouraged Nigerians who think migrating is best for them to take the shot if a legal opportunity presents itself. In an interview granted to Channels Television, Femi Adesina, the special advisor on media and publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, made this known on Sunday, the 27th of November. According to him, this mindset of relocating abroad is common among citizens from third world countries over the belief that life is greener on the other side of the world, other than their own country. Here's what he had to say, like you can see on the screen. Now, I went on to say that the average Nigerian has always wanted to live, and it's not just in Nigeria, it's in most countries of the world, particularly in the third world. He went on to say that they always believe that it's greener on the other side. And he said, you see, the truth is that if you have the opportunity to better yourself in any part of the world, there is nothing wrong with it. If you think migrating legally is good for you, it's all well and good. By all means, go. But you cannot now say that because people are leaving, then it's a sign that something is fundamentally wrong. There are Nigerians who would never leave the country, no matter how things are. Now, that is what Femi Adesina had to say. Well, this has left the social media street amazed. Maybe I can say perplexed, considering the fact that it's coming from a presidential aide. Let's see some of the reactions on social media. That comment is from I am Tosin Idowu. Tosin says, why are people in other developed countries not running away? They travel for vacation and return home. They don't have a need to run. They have security, good education, good health systems, and social benefits that works. They have their own challenges and they try to fix it and not shift blames like the government in Nigeria is doing. That's how Tosin Idowu feels. That one is from Tunde Dynamics. Tunde says, Nigeria must and will be great again. My relocation fundamentally is not in mind absolutely anymore, by God's grace. And he went on to say a prayer that we succeed here in Nigeria, and that's him praying. That one is from Officially Anonymous. It says, this is not good or commendable, a statement coming out from the president of a nation. What's wrong with the president of Nigeria and his mouthpiece? How can you in any way encourage migration out of your own country when the people migrating are part of the things you need to make your own country develop? This is embarrassing. That is from Officially Anonymous. More comments on this story. That comment is from Samsi. Samsi said the average Nigerian actually likes to stay in Nigeria where things should be easier and they should be more comfortable. Now, this economic climate and security climate is forcing them to do otherwise. Now, that story is reacting to the Japa wave, but I'll go quickly to the story that is catching more eyeballs. That one is from Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri says the controversial analyst Reno Omokri has declared via his Twitter account that women who ask men for financial support aren't good. According to Reno, good women are hard to come by and they usually do not demand financial maintenance or assistance from men. Ladies who can ask of such from a man should either be his mother, his wife, his daughter, or unmarried sister. In this post which you're seeing on your screen, he said, dear men, women are not scarce. What is scarce are good women, and good women do not demand financial maintenance except they are your wife, mother, daughter, or married sister. Any other woman demanding financial assistance from you cannot, and he put that in uppercase, capital letter. It says, cannot be a good woman. However, mothers, these same mothers, wives, daughters, including men, have been reacting ever since he made this post. Let's take a look at some of the reactions. That one is from E-Classic Studio. It says, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong in giving your girlfriend money if you're financially capable. How will you even feel if you have money and you keep it all to yourself? Haba. That is from E-Classic Studio. More reactions on the story. Immaculate Adiola Chioma says, stingy men, when they give, normally will find this tweet interesting. Assisting a woman you claim to love doesn't make you a fool when you know she's investing it wisely. Only kings can relate to this. And it goes on to cheer. That is from T. Hick. T. Hick says, thank you, Reno. They should both be celibate and bill free. That is what a good man and woman is supposed to do in a relationship. I think that comment is tongue in cheek. We'll take a look at more reactions on the story. Oluwa Richman says, if Reno can prove it that he didn't give his wife a penny before marriage, only then will I listen to this. What that's in they say about you only take advice from people that you can see the result. Now that was from Nena. Nena says, I met a man who said he likes his woman asking him for money because it motivates him to work hard. This is no cap. Well, that's my trend wave this morning. Osarage Olive. I know you're itching to say a lot, most especially you, Osarage.
I'm actually not itching to say anything. I don't take anything Reno Omokri says, seriously. So, I mean,
you don't
whether
take
he's
it
talking
seriously,
politics
yeah.
or he's talking marriage or he's talking religion, there's nothing that he's going to say that I would think so.
I call him the special advisor of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So,
good luck to them.
I think my initial reaction was like, what is it saying? But I think in some way, there's just one word there that changes how I see what he says. So he said, any woman demanding. So demanding would maybe infer that she has an entitlement mentality and she's not within your sphere of responsibility. So she's not your wife, she's not your mother, she's not your sister. So why is she demanding? So in this context, I want to believe he means your girlfriend. And why is she demanding? But I believe that everybody's relationship works for them differently. The fact that you've done one thing in your relationship, your girlfriend never asked you for money till you people got married, well, and it worked for you guys, it's fine. Do you, really? But I don't think that that's the yardstick for determining who a good woman is. But I think in some way, I can understand what he means, the demanding, because you are my boyfriend, you must do this, you must give me this, you must do this every month. Anyway, there are women like that will find men like that. So at the end of the day, find somebody whose values align with yours. People find partners in the weirdest places you would never think of finding someone whom the society will refer to as a good husband or good wife, and it works out for them. So find someone whose value aligns with yours.
I like how you said, I like how you highlighted that word demand here, but I also want to not agree with Reno because he's saying that good women do not. I'm saying that does not make them not good women. The fact that they demand it.
I think the question we should ask is, what is good?
Oh, well.
Man, this is different right now. But the truth is, Reno actually putting out that post saying that good women are the ones that are scarce. I'm wondering, like, all the women out there, there are many good women. I'm good. Olive is good. So I don't know what he's saying. Please, they're not scarce. Or Sarge, do you think they're scarce?
I don't think men, get to ask themselves that question enough. To ask, how many times does a man ask himself, is he a good man? That is looking out for a good woman, and telling yourself that you're almost 40 or 35 and it's time for you to get married. Are you a good man yourself?
After this show, 4 bottles.
Now, it's the truth. Listen, we because of the society that we live in, we make it seem like once a man is of age and is financially stable enough, he simply goes out there and picks a wife.
And he's the prize.
How many times do you think that those women aren't looking at you and telling themselves, well, I'm just going to settle, because this person really isn't all that.
That's the society that we live in. There's so much
offering for you.
So much.
Send your account details. offering time.
So as much as we're looking out for good women, how many men are good? Really? Really?
I'm telling you, the pressure is so much on women. Like, women have to do this. Women have to be this way. Women have to sit this way. Men, what about men? What are you doing? Later they'll say. But anyway, let's go to the jackpot story. I think we should actually talk about the jackpot story. Now, Femi Adesina is saying that people should go ahead and migrate if they have legal opportunities presenting themselves.
That's a good advice, though.
But coming from a presidential aide, is that really a good advice?
I think it's very realistic. As the administration comes to an end, a couple of them would start to speak more truth, and tell the world what they really feel about what they've done in the last 8 years. So you would see things like this. Every now and then, Aisha Buhari says, things about what the current situation is. So he will.
Quite vocal.
Because to be honest, if he had said the opposite, we still would have complained. If he had said, stay in Nigeria, build the country, and do not run because it is brain drain, people would have come for him and said, you shouldn't have said this. You are the one in the helm of affairs. You're in the presidency, so you shouldn't say this. So really, there's nothing that he could have said in this situation that would exonerate him, right? Wow. So what he's saying, to be honest, is the truth for a lot of people. If you have opportunities and it's not working for you now, and you have the opportunity to, a legal opportunity, not an illegal one, people are taking it up. I don't believe it's for everybody. Nigeria is working.
I just feel like just go get
for some people. At least I know Nigeria will work for me.
I feel like people should just go get the international exposure and bring it back to better this country.
Thanks a lot, Liz. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again soon.
Bye. Have a good life.